Hello and welcome to Draw with Alan. Now we're going to be drawing lots of cool things, but this time we're going to be drawing a budgie. Oh yeah, and before we do that, I just want to tell you on my website www.alannolan.ie you'll see my books obviously, and then you'll see lots of other things you can be doing as well, so you can pick up lots of stuff there. But the budgie first of all. Cool. Well, when I'm drawing a budgie, I always start off at the top of my paper with a big W shape like this. Now, not a straight W with big straight lines and angles, but a big wobbly W, like the waves of the sea. It's going to start here and then it'll wobble down like this in a curve, up into a big curve like this, back down and up to the other side. So we're going to start drawing our budgie. And for anybody who doesn't know, a budgie is like a small parakeet. It's like a small parrot, it's about that size. They come in blue feathers, you get them in yellow feathers, you get white feathers, green feathers. They're lovely little birds. We used to have one when we were a kid called Sindy, and I actually put him into one of my books, which is why I love drawing him. In the book, Sindy gets bigger and bigger and bigger. She eats this stuff called a Norma Grow 3000. She grows to the size of a double-decker bus. She starts flying all over Dublin. She's a bit of a rude parrot as well, but we might do a little bit of that at the end. But to start our parrot, big wobbly W shape. So, like the waves of the sea, it'll look like this. It comes down like this, curves up like this in a big, big hump, back down like this, and up to the other side, all right? So big, wobbly W shape. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the budgie's tummy. And we're going to do the budgie's tummy like a big U shape here. So if you can write the letter U, you can do this budgie's tummy. So underneath the head shape, just underneath here, don't connect it to the arms if you don't want to. What we're going to do is we're going to do a U shape. It'll start here, come down like this, around like this, and up to the other side, all right? Cool. So it should look like a sausage with wings, all right? Because what we've actually done there is we've done the tummy, and we've done the outside of the wings and the top of her head, all right? Cool. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the budgie's legs. So to do her legs, we're going to start off with little feathers on the top of her legs. So either side of the budgie's tummy, what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 little feathers. So just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the same over the other side, we're going to do 4 little feathers. So, hey, a doe, a tree, a carrot. So 4 little feathers over there as well. Okay. And to do her legs, couldn't be easier. It's just 2 straight lines, all right? So for her leg, 2 straight lines. Line down like this, line down like that. See it there? And then for the foot, and I should apologize if there's any vegetarians watching, because for the foot, I always draw it like 3 little sausage shapes. Okay, so 3 little sausage shapes like this. Although there could be vegetarian sausages. So yeah, they're vegetarian sausages. So when we're drawing our 3 little sausage shapes, we're going to go Linda McCartney, Linda McCartney, Linda McCartney, and that is your foot. Okay, and then to make this look like a little scaly leg going up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 little lines going across like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the other side. So 2 lines. 1, 2. Okay, 3 sausages. Linda McCartney, Linda McCartney, Linda McCartney, like that. Okay. And then 3 little lines going across like this. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then we're going to do her tail. Now her tail, we're just going to do very simply as 4 little feathers. So at the bottom of her tummy, what we're going to do is 4 little feathers, and they look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And they're 4 little feathers. All right, so 4 little. Okay. I know there's a fly going around. Hey! Come on, stop. He's landed on my arm. Oh, that's cool. Come on, little fly. Come on, you know you can't be hanging around here. We're trying to do some What's that?
Here we are. I'm Finbar Fly. Do you want to hear a joke?
Okay.
What do you call a fly with no wings?
I don't know. What?
A walk. Thanks very much. I'm here all week.
That's very good. Very good. Oh, man. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, the tail. We've done the tail, so we're going to do the wings next. So to do our wings, what we're going to do is I'm going to do 4 feathers for each wing. So coming up to the tip of our wing here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 feathers. So I'm going to start with a big feather, a little feather, okay, a tiny feather, and a teeny tiny feather. All right? And then over the other side, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to do a big feather, just like that, a little feather, just like that, a tiny feather, and a teeny tiny feather. So there we go, we've got our wings flapping up like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Budgie's face. So right in the middle of her head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with her beak. And I'm going to start off with her beak by doing an upside down triangle. So flat across the top, pointy at the bottom, all right? So right in the middle of her face here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a line that goes across like this to the top of the triangle. Okay. And then 2 lines coming down to meet down here in a little point, all right? And that's her beak. And then to do the wobbly part on the top of the Budgie's beak, because all Budgies have this kind of nostrily wobbly affair on the top of their beak, a bit like pigeons have the same kind of thing. So what we're going to do up at the top of her beak is we're going to do 2 little wobbles like that, okay? So 2 little semicircles, they're called. So up here we do 1 semicircle and another semicircle. So it should look like a little cone, ice cream cone with a double scoop. And I'm from Bray, so I know all about ice cream. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to show her with her mouth open, because this Budgie, like my Budgie in real life, she was always squawking. She'd go, wah, wah, the whole time. And she'd sit on my granny's shoulder. My granny would walk around the house with her sitting on her shoulder, be squawking her ear, nearly deafening her. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw this Budgie with her mouth really open. So to draw her mouth open, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 lines down like this from her beak. 1, 2, like that. And then I'm going to draw an upside down semicircle for the bottom of her beak. So just across like this, and a little semicircle like that, all right? And then, to make it look like she's got her gob open, we're going to colour in that big area. So this little area in here, we're going to colour in black, just like that, and then like this. And again, guys, if you're going over the lines, if you're not colouring it in completely, don't worry. It's your Budgie. You can look whatever way you want to. It's not, it's only for fun, okay? So we're going to finish off that. Okay. Brilliant, and there's her beak. Okay, and then we only have 2 things left to do on this Budgie. We're going to draw the feathers beside her mouth, because this Budgie will have, she'll have feathers. All Budgies have these. They're kind of feathers. I think they're jowly feathers. They make them look kind of cuddly and so on. They've got them beside their beak. So either side of her beak, what we're going to do is we're going to do a big feather and a little feather. So just like this, big feather, little feather. All right. And then over the other side, we're going to do the same thing. 2 feathers, big feather, little feather. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, and then to finish off this Budgie, what we're going to do is we're going to draw her eyes. But we're going to draw her eyes kind of squinched shut like that, because she's always squawking, wah, wah, and she's got her eyes scrunched up. So to draw her with her eyes scrunched up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 mathematical symbols. I'm going to do a greater than symbol and a less than symbol, all right? So we're going to do on one side, they're basically like V's on their side. So we're going to do over here a greater than symbol, all right? And over the other side, a less than symbol. So just like that. And that's your Budgie. If you want to, you can customize your Budgie. You can buy little feathers on her, little extra feathers. You can, you can make her fly up in the sky like this, because in my book, Sam Hannigan's Rockstar Granny, that was the World Book Day book for 2019. It had this Budgie that flew all around Dublin, and it was flying high up in the sky. It was a giant Budgie. It was like the Godzilla of Budgies, the King Kong of Budgies. So it was flying up in the sky like that. You can put other little birds kind of looking at her over here. You could put Dublin underneath if you want to, because she was terrorising Dublin in the book. You can have the spire, you can have, there's clearies, little windows, you have the mosque in Clonskeagh, Sandford Industrial Estate over here. And then, if you want to make your Budgie speak, because in the book she says 1 word, and I told you what the word was. Actually, I didn't tell you what the word was. It's a bit rude. So if you want to make this Budgie say something, what you do is you put a speech bubble over their head. So this can be a bubble. It could be a bubble shape. It could be a square shape. It could be a rectangular shape. Just like this. I'm going to do it as a kind of oval shape like that. And then it's called a tail coming down to the person who's speaking. So at the bottom of the speech bubble, a tail coming down to the person who's speaking. And in the book, this budgie only says one word, and the word is knickers! Knickers! So it flies all around like shouting knickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write knickers in here. But if you don't want to be rude, you don't have to put knickers. You can swap out the K with an S and you can have Snickers, or marathon for older fans. Knickers, just like that. Excellent. Cool. And that is your budgie. Well done, everybody.